And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward, it increases the brand power, and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
We have already started here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got away. And he was quick to react.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very...
Can he finish? They've scored! And it's Urawa Reds who take the lead.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Urawa Reds gain their reward with an early goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass is just off target. Rodri. A win here so important to their ambitions. And here's Torres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. Great hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Flamengo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Musiala.
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Urawa Reds trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in number.
Hits one! It's fallen kindly here. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi. Chance here to counter. And it's Fernando Torres. Musiala! Here's Musiala! And that has been clubbed away. Rodri. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. De Ligt. Musiala. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. He's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Flamengo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he welcomes it in. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries a shot!
There will be 1 minute.
And he's following up! Just off target. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes short. Decent hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Flamengo have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Well, and the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And no, that was never going to make it. Could move up a gear here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And Messi! And he's there to belt it away. Valverde. Looking tidy, shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And there's green grass ahead of him. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. Flamengo still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Adams gets over and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that...
And the shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That has not gone well. Oh, terrible pass. Backward it goes. There's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Valverde with the cross. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the finish! And he's found the net! Flamengo are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Mbappe. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Davis calmly anticipates. Flamengo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Flamengo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe! Goal! Flamengo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for the runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Flamengo have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Great ball if he can get there. Adams wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Nice physical challenge. Mbappe is fouled. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Flamengo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Flamengo, moments now away from seeing this one out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that could set him on his way. Now, can he find a finish? Turns and he's had a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Four extra minutes added on. And that's that. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace the knowledge that there are bigger and better things to come. Well, how will we look back on that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to announce today's man of the match.
So this is where things become truly serious. Every side battle-hardened, having survived the previous stage, and from this point on, every game is all or nothing, do or die, and there is no atmosphere quite like it. You have to say, this is where the competition really starts. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, past tournaments have so often brought together the very best of so many different footballing cultures and principles, and we hope we're going to see all of that again.
Well, this is an opportunity, Peter, to show off the enthusiasm and desire to kickstart another rewarding campaign, hopefully. And we've seen some fine games in this tournament already. I think the quality has improved year on year. And to be honest, I'm not expecting a drop-off anytime soon.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's really well cleared. That's a throw. Valverde.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Griezmann. Lino. Samuel Lino!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That has been cut short. And here's Griezmann. Lino. And he skips past his man. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept.
Header! They've scored! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Alvarez tries a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Llorente. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Bellingham running with the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he latch on to this? De Paul. That's headed upfield. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played back in. Musiala, there's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Rousseau gets it away. And it's Griezmann.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hit into the middle. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. Belletti. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Bellingham. Now it's Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Llorente. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Raspilicueta. Lino. What a throw in. Now it's Koke. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Koke.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alvarez plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Paul. It's a goal kick. Koke is there, and he can pick it up. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hits one! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Longley gets it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well read, nice interception. Llorente, now it's to Paul. Now it's Griezmann, spread out to the left. Alvarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernando Torres. Witsel. Koke. Molina. Now it's Torres. Alvarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's just a little long. Longley can get it clear. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Raspilicueta. Flamengo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. De Paul. Griezmann. Now it's Llorente. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Llorente. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. That's a sharp pass. And it's Fernando Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. In with a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
This their second corner of the game. He gets big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Flamengo have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Lino. Griezmann. And the shots! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Koke. Alvarez. And he was quick to react. Flamengo have reclaimed it. Rodri. Has a shot! No, not quite. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Molina. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alvarez. De Paul. And it's Koke. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Raspilicueta. Griezmann. For Koke. Valverde. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. They've played it short. Lino. And that will be it. Well, this is the beauty and the cruelty of knockout football. It doesn't matter who you are, unlike the movies, you only live once. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this will be hard to take, but they've gone down in fighting spirit, and that can be a slight consolation for them.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
So this is where things become truly serious. Every side battle-hardened, having survived the previous stage, and from this point on, every game is all or nothing, do or die, and there is no atmosphere quite like it. You have to say, this is where the competition really starts. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, past tournaments have so often brought together the very best of so many different footballing cultures and principles, and we hope we're going to see all of that again.
Well, this is an opportunity, Peter, to show off the enthusiasm and desire to kickstart another rewarding campaign, hopefully. And we've seen some fine games in this tournament already. I think the quality has improved year on year. And to be honest, I'm not expecting a drop-off anytime soon.
We have already started here. Throw it. Coquet. Lino. He's got away. Chance for the header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Flamengo are already... He's had a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He steps in and that's the end of that. Flamengo have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Longley, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can run onto that. Alvarez, he's through and all alone! He's beaten the last man. That has not worked out as planned.
Alvarez certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Adams has a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Well, the counter could be on here. Molina, De Paul, Alvarez, Raspilicueta. That is ended up in no man's land, and he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get onto this? Molina, and he's managed to get free. Alvarez. Bruno Enrique. And here's Alvarez. He's found a way through, and he's in on Griezmann!